How We See a Podcast has returned.
Yep. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the How We See It Podcast, episode 18, the podcast where we talk about everyday life, current events, and some hip-hop. As always, this is your boy Alegre, right here with my boy Motive. What's going on, Motive?
Yo, what up? Nothing much, just back in the studio on another Sunday.
Yeah, chilling on a Sunday. I'm starting to like recording on Sundays, bro. TBH, LOL.
I guess it's a good way to end your weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And it's not like the end of the weekend, you know? It's like midday kind of.
Yeah, it's midday right now.
Hey, so, shout out to everyone listening to us. They're probably going to be listening to us at work at this point because we dropped them like early on the week.
Yeah.
You know, during the week. So shout out to everyone listening to us at work, you know, whether you're on Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, YouTube, wherever it is.
Podbean, whatever. Podbean.
Yeah, man, just thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, let's get another episode on the road. How was your weekend, or how's the weekend so far?
Yeah, so far, well, Saturday my fiance had to go to work, so basically half the day I was chilling, just taking care of my babies. Yeah.
Damn, fuck it.
It's not really babysitting if they're your kids, right?
I don't know. Damn, that's a good question. Is it?
I don't think so.
No, you were just watching your kids.
Unless you're a piece of shit and like you don't take care of your own kids, then it is babysitting. But
yeah,
I'm just like doing my dad duties, you know.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. So it's not called.
But at the same time, would it be babysitting? Because if she was here, I probably wouldn't really be watching them as much. So maybe it is babysitting.
I feel like we need the people to let us know what they think, and then we could discuss that.
Yeah.
But for now, yeah,
it's not babysitting. Yeah, it's not babysitting.
Yeah, because you're not. Yeah, you're just doing this. That's part of your life now. That's what you do.
Yeah.
It's who you are. It's who you've become. So it can't be babysitting. It's just you were just chilling on Sunday with your kids.
Yeah, Saturday. She went to work. She came back. We just chilled the whole day. We went to this Mexican ice cream place and got some ice cream and like.
Wait, which one? The one we can't say names because they're not paying for the.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sponsor them.
Yeah, so.
But it's a Mexican ice cream store.
Which one?
I got a Diablito.
Oh, okay.
It's the one right here next to my house.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. That's good. Is it good? Is it better than the other one over there by you know where?
Well, I tried the Diablito here and it's cool because it's different.
Yeah.
It's like they add. Like, over there is the Diablito, and you ask, like, mango ice cream or whatever.
Right.
And they do, like, straight up just mango ice cream. But right here, they do mango ice cream mixed with, like, raspado.
Chamoy. Oh, with raspado. Yeah.
So it's
like...
they
put chamoy in that shit?
Yeah.
What do they put? Yeah, hell yeah. That's just good. Chamoy.
But it's, like, this one is, like, mixed with raspado and ice cream. The other one is just straight up, like, ice cream.
Yeah, so it's not as good and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. My mouth just got all watery.
Mine, too.
Here, let me take a sip of my tall can right here. I can't say what I'm drinking, but this is my favorite drink probably, just to chill. Because I don't really like drinking.
Don't sponsor, please.
Yeah, I'm not going to sponsor that. I'm not going to say who it is, but I like just drinking like one or two of these.
It's a beer mixed with tomato. Tomato what juice?
Tomato juice, I guess you could call it. It's called I can't go that deep.
Oh, it's a chelada, but we're not going to say what beer it is.
Well, brand, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? Fucking people, they you know what annoys me about some people? They can never just drink like one or two and just chill. Motherfuckers always wanna, let's keep it going. Let's get fucked up. Like, why do people do that shit, bro? And then
you know what I hate also about some people, like they know they're gonna keep drinking, but they only come through with a 12-pack. Dude, just come through with a 24. Then, because then you're gonna come. We're gonna finish a 12-pack, and we have to go buy more.
Yeah, and then
just come through with a 24. Man.
Well, I mean, after if it's just two of us, we're both gonna be buzzed after a 12-pack. You know,
yeah.
No matter who you are, you're gonna be like, all right, I'm feeling a little buzzed. And if you get stopped by the cops, they're gonna fucking, you know, give you a DUI or whatever. Fucking
straight up.
Yeah. So why are you gonna risk like that? Just bring a 24-pack or a 36. There's never some 36. I say might as well just a
36.
Yeah, and if there's leftover, then you just be like, oh, next time I'll bring a 24 and we'll keep it going, you know. But no, what I'm saying is people can't like just chill. They always gotta either drink a lot or like. I don't know how some people do it, but I know homies that drink every day.
I usually just drink one, like you're saying. I just drink one, like a tall can, and that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like buzzed. I'm just saying, like, I don't want no more beer.
Yeah, 1, 2 is the max. Once I drink 2, I'm like, okay, I gotta chill, you know. Especially on a Sunday, I don't really like drinking on a Sunday. I've drank before on a Sunday, but not really. I don't it's not my thing, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I just today's such a beautiful day. I'm looking out the window and it's all nice. There's not a single cloud in the sky. Like yesterday, it was cool, but it was a little more cloudy. Today, I was walking. Yeah,
really sunny today.
Yeah, I was walking my little bro's dog. We went to the park just chilling. I even I usually just walk him and get back home, you know, because I'm busy or whatever. Today I had some downtime. We walked and then we went up this little hill and we sat next to a tree, you know, under the shade, and we were just chilling right there.
Just relaxing?
Just relaxing.
You know,
that brings me... my little water bottle just drinking. I wasn't drinking beer or anything, you know, just enjoying my water, looking at the lake, like chilling straight up. I just wanted to take a nap right there, but then I was like, all right, I got to get up.
Nah, you should have.
No, good thing I didn't, because then shortly after we kept walking around the lake, this other dog came by. I think it was like a pit bull, and he was off his leash. I was like, fuck, dude, no lie. I got scared. Damn. I was like, oh, damn, this was about to eat my little dog, you know? Well, he's not little either. You've seen it. He's not little.
But he's like a young...
Yeah, he's a young dog. Whenever any other dog comes
around... And he's not a pit bull.
Yeah, he just wants to play with dogs, you know? He's at that age where he just wants to play. He's not, like, gonna attack them. Like, he'll bark at people he doesn't know. But you just gotta be gentle and, like, let him smell you, and then he'll be cool, you know? But whatever, this pit bull was, like, running around. I was like, fool, this was gonna come attack us. Like, I'm
Pit bulls are fighting dogs, too.
Yeah, so I was like, fool, I'm ready. I'm gonna kick this fool in the fucking face. I was already, like, I was already planning
Yo, relax.
Yeah. I was already planning my strategy and shit. And then I see, like, his he was really well trained, bro. Like, he was running around. And then, like, his owner came by, like, around the corner. I was like, oh, thank God, that's his owner. And that fool, like, clapped or whatever, you know, called him over. And that fool ran to his owner and sat down next to him. I was like, oh, damn,
that's dope.
Was trained.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I think you thinking, like, oh, my dog's a piece of shit or what?
Yeah, I was like, fool, my little dog doesn't do that. Well, it's not even mine. It's my little brother's, but it's just my little brother, he's a lazy bum. So he doesn't really want to go walk his dog, you know? So I gotta.
He wants a dog, but at the same time, he just wants to play video games.
Yeah, he just wants to play video games, play with the dog a little. Like, he does take care of him, like... He does everything for him, but it's more like you have to ask him. He doesn't do it. I mean, it's understandable.
You have to tell him, yeah. Well, yeah, he's a kid, yeah.
But yeah, you have to tell him like, hey, you gotta wash your dog. Like, all right, okay, let me shower him or whatever, you know. And yeah, so that was a little interesting. But then after that, I was like, oh, this pit bull's cool. Like, he's all well trained and shit. And then just walked around the park some more, and then headed back. And I was like, oh shit, it's time to go record the podcast. And here we are. But that was the highlight of my weekend, because then the day before that I was just chilling, and then like doing chores around the house, you know.
Yeah, Saturdays are basically for chores.
TBH, yeah, but well, it depends. If you have something planned, then you do that either on Sunday or during the week. Like, if you know you're gonna do something on Saturday, you're like, all right, I'm gonna do everything else. Try to do it during the week, and then Saturday head out to wherever I'm going, you know. If whatever you're gonna do, like go watch someone. Or not, anything. Go visit family, party, go fucking on a trip, whatever it is, you know? It's always like, you gotta be ready. You gotta prepare your weekend. But yeah, Saturdays can be chore days for most of us. But sorry, you were gonna say something. I kind of like interrupted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said you were like relaxing under the shade or whatever.
Yeah.
But my question is, did you have your phone out while you were relaxing under the tree?
No, actually, I didn't. I was just chilling.
Because I was thinking too, and I was listening to like some documentary or whatever.
Yeah. And
they were saying how people don't just like relax anymore. They don't lay down and relax. Like, they lay down, but they're on their phone or something. Yeah. You know?
They don't relax. That's what I was doing most of yesterday. Honestly, I was just chilling in my bed for like a good hour and a half before my soccer game started, because I was like, oh, well, I'm done with this. I can't really go out anywhere because soccer game's going to start like an hour and 40 minutes or whatever. So I'm going to relax. But I was like, I'm going to go for a walk real quick with the little dog again. This was Saturday. And I left the house halfway through our walk. Well, not like halfway, but like 5 minutes into it. I was like, oh, wait, I forgot my phone. Like, I don't have my phone on me. Oh, man. But I was with my brother that day. He had his phone, so I was like, all right, we're good. You know, if anything happens, we can call whoever. Yeah, we have a communication. So I was like, okay, I'm cool without my phone. I was without my phone for like an hour and 15 minutes. And it was good. It was like more relaxing, you know? Yeah. Honestly, sometimes my phone
it's because, I mean, if you think about it, like, you're laying down and you're supposed to be relaxing, right? But then you bust out your phone. You have your arms up, so you're not relaxing anymore. Yeah. You have your arms up getting your phone, and also your mind is like reading shit.
Right, and then the freaking brightness of the screen in your face.
Exactly.
Your eyes get tired. My eyes have gotten tired before.
So you're not really relaxing if you're laying on your bed with your phone?
Yeah. Oh, so after we did that walk for an hour and 15, I came home. I was like, well, I'm going to wait for my game, but I'm just going to chill for a little bit. And I laid down. and I brought up my phone. And you're right, it's not relaxing. After a while, I was like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? I'm on my phone. I've been on my phone for like 45 minutes now. Like, what the hell's wrong with me, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's true. On Friday, though, I came home from work and I was pretty tired. So I was like, fuck everything. I just took a nap. And, I mean, it helps, you know? Because sometimes, because of my phone or because I'm watching something on TV, I can't take a nap.
Yeah.
Or, like, I take 30 minutes to finally fall asleep. So, yeah, phones, man, they're cool for communication and being able to talk
and
to
information
others.
For everything. It's cool. Like, you can find information.
But you gotta control that shit.
Yeah, it takes over your life. You gotta
control that shit. Yeah, man. Well, hey, we'll talk about that in a little bit. In one of the sections, I got something for you guys. But anyways, man, you asked me something before we started this podcast that I think we should discuss. Do you think cursing is bad? Do you guys, the listeners, do they think cursing is bad? Like, how bad is it? You know, using bad words.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you go first since you.
Yeah, basically, there's like two different like ways I see it. Like cursing regular, like if I'm talking to you, like, hey, what's up? How the fuck are you? Or stuff like that, right?
What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah,
nice.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like stuff like that, right?
I
personally don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
And it's like just like a part of people's communication, like their vocabulary now. So like if someone says it, I don't care. You know, like back in the day, people like, or like our parents, if someone like talks like, they're like, oh, what the fuck, he's bad mouth or something. You know?
Yeah, that's true. But that's because you were a kid, though. I don't know. I feel like as far as kids, they shouldn't cuss.
Like
at least not at school in front of like elders. Maybe in between them. Well, I mean,
yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say though. Like, cursing is bad if you're like using it against someone. Like if I say, Jesse, fuck you.
Yeah, that's pretty
like
bad.
Okay, don't use it that way, right? That is a bad mouth. Like that's rude, disrespectful. Like I don't ever want you like doing that. But like if you're like just talking. Like I just said, like,
yeah, we're just chilling. It all depends on the setting. Like, if I'm in a school meeting with my kid or at a work meeting with my boss, I'm not gonna be fucking cussing. Yeah, like, unless my boss is really like that, where he uses a lot of bad words. Yeah, then you just
you're not gonna tell your boss like, oh, that fucking customer.
Yeah, you're right. You're just gonna be like, man, that's customer. And then if your boss says something like, yeah, fuck him, then you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm in. Like, you know, I'm able to use it. But in a professional setting, you can't really use it. Or you can't go to your kid's teacher and be like, hey, what the fuck's going on with this kid? You know, like, what the fuck? Yeah, why are his fucking grades so low or whatever? You can't do that.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Like, in a professional setting or, like, at school, like, formal places, don't use it. But, like let's say, imagine if you have kids and, like, he was with his friends. Let's say 10 years old. You have a kid 10 years old, he's with his friends, and he starts, like, saying curse words like that, not bad in a bad way, just like what the fuck or stuff like that. Would you care?
Yeah, I feel like I would, even though I myself use curse words since I don't think I would care.
I would just tell my
I don't know, it just looks bad.
I would just tell my kids like, hey, just don't say that in front of like people.
Well, yeah, for sure, but like, only don't ever say that in front of your teacher or your uncles or your grandparents. With your friends, it might be okay, but I don't know, they're too young. I feel like until they hit 12, they're able to use it.
Oh, what the hell?
Once they hit 12, yeah.
12 is the age?
Yeah, because it's like 12, you're about to be 13, you're about to become a teen, you know, it's just part of growing up. You use curse words. They're used to express things, like, you know, like,
but it's not that's what I'm saying, though. Like, curse words are basically part of vocabulary now. Like,
yeah,
little ass kids know it.
It's for
back in the day, we did it was like super like offensive or whatever. So we probably learned it, but we knew it was hella offensive. But now it's used everywhere, so kids probably think it's normal.
I don't know. For me, it's more like I use them to express how I'm feeling. So it's not the same to say, man, I'm tired. Because if I say, man, I'm tired, it's like, okay, he's tired from work, just regular, you know, he's going to chill. It's not the same as, man, I'm fucking tired right now, bro. Like, fucking tired.
Super tired.
Yeah, to me means I'm so tired.
But why don't you just say, I'm super tired?
It's not that. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have the same like connotation. Doesn't have that. If I tell you I'm fucking tired, you know, like, bro, this doesn't even want to, like, kick it, you know? If you hit me up to kick it, and I tell you something like, I'm fucking tired, you'll know.
I don't know, like, okay, I'm not going to try to kick it. But if you tell me, oh, I'm super tired, I'll just be like,
come on.
What? So
like,
what?
Yeah, just be like, come on, fool. You can drink one or two, or, you know, something like that. So that's how I use them to really express how I'm feeling. As far as kids, it just doesn't look right, man. It doesn't. I don't know why. Maybe I'm old school like that.
That's what I was saying though. Like, obviously, in a formal setting, you would tell your kid like, "Hey, shut the fuck up" or something, right?
For sure,
but,
in a formal setting,
you can tell them like, "Hey, if you want to use that word like alone, do it. I don't care."
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I can't get behind that for some reason. But well, I mean, maybe I can because I cuss around my little brother the whole time, and people are gonna think like, oh, he thinks his brother's a little angel. It's not like that. But I've seen him kind of low key, not spied on him, but seen him from distance to see if he cusses, and he doesn't really cuss until recently. He recently started cussing now that he's in middle school and stuff, you know.
And gaming, because a lot of people in gaming cuss.
Yeah, you know, so you're right. It's all around us, but I go back to my thing. It's just it depends who you're with. If I'm with coworkers or with,
but do you think curse words are still as bad as they used to be? I feel like they don't mean the same thing anymore.
Yeah, it's not as bad. Before you couldn't say shit. Like you couldn't say anything at all. You couldn't say like, man, I'm fucking tired. Nothing like that because it was bad. It was horrible. Now it's more like, it's up to you. I don't really like hearing it, but if you're gonna say it, whatever's here doesn't affect me. You know, people are more sensitive about it back in the day.
Yeah.
Like. Now with social media, you see it all everywhere.
And YouTube videos, everything. Yeah. You see it everywhere now.
Right. But I try not to use it to offend anyone. Like I said, I use it more to express myself.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what the fuck's going on? I haven't seen you in a minute. You know, something like that to say, like, yo, where have you been?
Yeah, I personally don't think it's bad to use curse words.
Yeah,
obviously, like you said, in a professional setting, a formal setting, I'm not going to be cursing. But, if I'm with my friends...
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
I'm going to be cursing.
In a professional setting, especially, like, you're going to an interview or whatever... I don't cuss at all. Like, I don't curse at all. But then once I'm off work or chilling with fam, with cousins especially, or with homies, then I curse. Yeah. Really bad. It's just a different side of me, you know? You just got to know when and where to be yourself, I guess. We're all humans. We all have different sides of us, you know? It's like the homies that they're all crazy or whatever with the homies, but then with their wives and girlfriends, they're all more chill and tamed, you know, like more calm down. Yeah, it just depends on who you're with at the end of the day. But to answer your questions, yeah, it's not like it used to be. Back in the day was the most horrible thing you could do.
Yeah.
You were like the devil, you know, if you use curse words, and now it's just like, it's not bad. It's not.
Plus, it's all in music, too. Like, back in the day, it used to not be in music, only like rap.
Not all, yeah.
But now it's in every kind of music.
Yeah. And besides that, I want to add to that. Back in the day, the only music we would hear was on the radio, unless you bought the CD. But then you couldn't buy the CD because it had curse words, you know? And then it had the explicit content, whatever, on the CD. Now, any kid could get on YouTube, Spotify, and listen to
any music.
To the unedited version.
Yeah.
Before you had to go to the store. Remember, back in the day, you had to go to the store, buy an album, and if it said explicit, you had to be 18. They would ask you for your ID, or if you were too young, they'd be like, you can't buy this, go get your parents. Then if your parents were okay with it, then it's like, okay, you want your parents.
Yeah,
your kids.
And it's like you said, in radio, that's the only way we will find music. Right. It's censored, so we didn't really like hear it too much.
Exactly, and now it's so easy. Okay, so it's censored on the radio. What do I do if I'm a 12-year-old kid? Or I'm going to go find it on Spotify. I don't want the clean version. I want the dirty version. I don't know what they call it on Spotify. Uncensored, like the uncensored.
Yeah, plus
version.
like kids are like, how do you say it? Like, they want to know things. So if they hear a line blurted out on radio, they're going to go to Spotify like, oh, what's that line? Let me go find out.
Exactly. Yeah, I would do that too. But for me, it was hard. If I heard something like that on the radio, I'd be like, oh, what does he say? Or not even that. I remember I would hear songs on the radio. And then years later, when I was in high school, when YouTube came around, I would play the song, right? Like, look it up, search it up. For example, one right off the top of my head is like Holiday Inn. I can't remember what line exactly, but I remember when I would see it on MTV, on BT, I would see the music video and they would blur out some lines, or even they would change some words.
Yeah.
And then when I actually heard the dirty version, like the uncensored, I was like, oh, fuck, that's what they said this whole time.
Oh, that's a real song?
Yeah, like, oh, damn, that's really what he said? Huh, that's crazy. I never even heard that, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It makes more sense.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I don't know. Now kids have more access to it. So maybe that's why it became even more normal. You know, there's access to everything nowadays. And what do you have to control that? I guess some people can have internet with the parental control and all that, but there's ways around it. There's way more ways around it nowadays.
Even if like you censor, like restrict your own kid, they're still going to be around other kids that see that stuff.
At school, they could just hit up their homie that doesn't have censored phones or whatever.
Exactly.
Just be like, hey, can I check out this song real quick? And that's
or
it.
maybe they're just already listening to the song and your kid hears it.
Yeah, there's just so many ways around
your
it.
kid doesn't have to hit someone up like, let me see that song. No, someone could just be playing it by themselves.
Yeah, the internet just made everything more accessible, you know? Just everything's out there. Hey, one thing we need to talk about that happened, I want to say 2-3 days ago. I think it was on Friday.
I think it's Friday, yeah.
It was Friday, the New Zealand shooting. There was a shooting at the mosque. So, from what I've read, it was white supremacist guy who even live streamed it.
Yeah, that guy is disgusting.
Yeah, this motherfucker, he put on, I want to say it was like a GoPro or whatever. It doesn't matter. Some type of camera. And he was going around the building, the mosque, shooting people. They were Muslims, so they were there for worship and all that. He just went in there and started shooting. And honestly, I don't mean this with any type of disrespect, but it almost looked like a video game, you know? It looked like one of those
It did.
Yeah, where he had his gun loaded. He was going around just shooting people. And it was really sad, dude. It was disgusting to see that.
And apparently he was in like a gun club and he was like well trained, so...
Yeah, and you could tell from the video, he was just like shooting up people and not missing his targets and stuff. I don't know, man. It's just like, if you don't agree with someone's beliefs, just fucking let them be, you know? They're not...
Yeah, why do you have to murder?
Yeah, and... Why do you have to go in there, especially in their place of worship, you know, where they go and practice their religion? I understand there's been some Muslim attacks or whatever, you know, but that doesn't mean that all of them are evil or bad or whatever. And that's not the way to solve this, you know? It's not. Exactly. You're just creating more violence.
I don't know why people are so full of hate that they feel like they need to murder.
Yeah, like imagine that, taking someone, and he killed up to 50 people. Taking someone's life is just, I don't know how you can even live with that, you know? I honestly don't know. Do you know if they caught him or they put him behind bars?
I'm not sure, honestly. I feel like they did because they identified the suspect and they reached out to his family in Australia or whatever. He's originally from Australia.
Yeah, and I read in an article that New Zealand is just a place where they have, how do I say it? Like, there's just more freedom as far as worshiping. Kind of like here, where you can worship whatever you want, you know, and they accept people for whatever, no matter what beliefs they have. So, New Zealand is very diverse, where there's a bunch of religions, a bunch of different races, and this guy kind of knew that, and that's why he went over there. Or I don't know if he lives there or whatever, but...
Yeah, and apparently he was arrested.
Yeah, he took advantage of that. Well, good thing he was arrested right away, you know, because he could have been running around doing...
Yeah, apparently they say also he was planning more shootings.
Yeah, I heard he had more weapons and all, like, bombs, weapons. Just, he was ready, man, to make more attacks like this. So I'm glad they found him, and rest in peace to the 50 people, you know, that passed away. And honestly, the violence has to stop, man. Here, worldwide,
it's been a lot more recently shootings than back in the day. We wouldn't really hear of that many. Now, the past year, a whole year. It's been more and more shootings across the whole world.
And it's sad, but something tells me just a little bit of it, has to do with people trying to get fame, you know? People trying to be in the news, their little 15 minutes of fame or whatever.
I think it just has to do with... Now, I'm not saying it's Trump's fault, but it has something to do with him, the way he came out in his presidential,
racism is
he kind of, made it okay for people to be like, oh, if Trump is saying this stuff about people, or it's okay to be racist then.
If the president is being racist, then it's okay to be racist.
So that I feel like people are just oh, it's okay to be racist then, since Trump said all this stuff. Yeah. That means I could be racist too. And
it gave them courage to just be more. Even more.
So that's why I feel like there's more things happening now.
Oh man, so we'll update if anything comes up this week. But for now, just rest in peace to those 50 individuals that passed away. Sadly.
Yeah, it's sad.
So, a moment of silence.
All right, and going off of that, I mean, what do you think about gun laws? Okay, I feel like it's okay to people can buy a gun, right? But a handgun, why can people buy semi-automatic weapons?
Why can't they?
Why can they? People can buy fucking weapons like that.
Well, for protection.
But you don't need a machine gun, a semi-auto gun.
Yeah, that's true.
You need a handgun for protection.
Yeah, if someone comes into my house, I want to have a handgun.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bust out a semi-auto.
Yeah. See, so that's the thing. We can't just take guns away from the people, but we have to control it.
Or
as
like,
far as the right, everyone should have the right to own a gun, but it should be more restricted. Like you should take background checks. You know, like there should be background checks. There shouldn't be people.
And there should probably be like a background check, like or like a mental health check,
all of
like
that,
every year, not just like one time.
Right. So,
like every year, like you have a license. Oh, come in for your yearly mental check.
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be where. Okay, you're 18 or whatever, you're a citizen. Okay, here's a gun. It shouldn't be like that.
Oh, give me $200, here's a gun.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like that. But I also think we shouldn't just take away guns from everyone.
Yeah, definitely we should not take guns away.
Yeah,
but also you need like background checks, mental health tests, right. And also, I mean, come on, do we really need to buy semi-auto weapons? Like, probably I don't think we really need that.
No, I totally agree with you on that one. So, our freaking government has to do something about that. Even though it didn't happen here. I know it happened in New Zealand, but I mean, it's happened here. It's not like it's never happened in the U.S. But let's line up the mood because I don't know if I'm getting pissed or sad. It's just I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do our 3 sections right now. I feel like we kind of really went into these topics, so let's line up the mood. Let me start it off with the what I've seen section. If you guys don't know, there's 3 sections that we do weekly. What I've seen with me, Clown of the Week with Motive, and whatever happened to with the both of us. We kind of chime in on that one. You know what I've seen, bro? Or what I saw this weekend? When what was it? Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp fell. Like, they were down for...
They were down, yeah.
Yeah, I said fell, but... Because in Spanish, it's like se cayeron, but... Yeah, when they were down for... I want to say... When was it? Was it Wednesday? Wednesday or Tuesday, right?
I think... No, wasn't it just recently also? I feel like it was like Friday or Thursday.
No, yeah, can you double check that? But anyway, sometime this week, Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp were down. They were down for a good, I want to say like a good 3 to 4 hours, and people were panicking. So what I saw that people fucking really rely on that shit, man. Like, or that's their way to stay freaking busy or not be bored. They love that shit, and I'm part of it, honestly, because I remember being on there. I was trying to post a few things or, look up some news, and I couldn't get on. I couldn't contact people, and I was like, fuck. I felt, damn, this is going to sound weird and, like, sad, but I felt a little lonely, Even though I was at work, like, doing my thing, I couldn't talk to anyone for, like, 3 hours. Or it's not that I couldn't talk to anyone, but I couldn't go on there and, like, see the news and kind of see what was going on around the world. So I don't know, I feel like we shouldn't rely on that so much. I feel a lot of us, I know at the beginning I said people, but a lot of us are just dependent on that shit, like I don't know if it brightens up our day, but it definitely makes it go by faster, or it just for me, it makes me feel connected.
It's kind of, yeah, connected. First of all, like, world. You see like what's going on around the whole world or with your friends, and also like news, and also at the same time it's kind of like watching a video, like a YouTube, because you're watching content. Right.
There's always something, but what I realized is maybe I should just throw on a podcast and listen to it while that shit's going down. I don't need to be looking at what people are doing. Yeah. Honestly, not to be fucked up, I'm not hating on anyone, but I don't really.
You know what I noticed?
Need to see what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
It's more of a I need to see what's going on around the world. But go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off.
You know what I noticed too? This, like, when it was down, but like the day after, like I would open my phone because I was like bored, right?
Right.
Instead of like looking for something knowledgeable, like I can look up YouTube video, like, a theory on this or something, right? I would open my phone, click Facebook. I was like, well, nah, Facebook is boring. I would close out of Facebook, and my finger would just go back to Facebook again. I'm like, what the fuck? I just closed Facebook. I don't want Facebook.
It's like you're trained almost.
Yeah.
Man, I said, yeah, dude, me too. I would, for those 3 hours or whatever that it was down.
And apparently it was down on March 13th, which was Wednesday.
Yeah, so midway, halfway, hump day. But,
it's crazy because everybody was like, oh, Instagram is down.
Yeah.
Oh, what were they saying? Facebook is down.
So, you know what someone posted, and I really hope they were being sarcastic. They were like, oh, man, tomorrow I have a trip to Cancun. And Instagram's not up. That means I won't get to post or whatever. I'm like, wow, dude, you can't just enjoy your vacation.
Yeah, it's
just
crazy.
Go there, chill. You don't need to take pictures,
People were really, And I guess at one point, like, Instagram being down might be like a little bit more of a serious like thing because there's a lot of people that work through Instagram.
How so? Like, what do you mean?
Advertising and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
That's how they make their money.
Then that's...
But like for the people that just like post like random shit, like if you're really freaking out, like come on, bro, shut up. Like,
just chill, man. But you know what came through for me, and it will always be there, and I love it forever.
Twitter.
Fool. I'm telling you, it's the best social media. I remember we were clowning on people because we're like, those fools don't have their Instagram and Facebook, and we're here on Twitter chilling, like, you know, our little Twitter.
Yeah, I was community. On Twitter. Yeah, I'm Twitter all the time now too.
Yeah, dude, this shit, I don't know, it's the best, and nothing like that ever happens because there's not that many people on it, you know. So, or I don't know what the numbers are, but I'm pretty sure not everyone's on Twitter. I talk to people about Twitter all the time and be like, dude, you're weird. You're stuck in like 2010 or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't know. We already talked about Twitter last week, how much we love it.
Yeah, so I was going to say, I've seen that we're all fucking addicted to social media. We all need to go seek a doctor or whatever, a therapist. I don't know, whatever's going to help us stay off that. And I've been working on it. I've been getting better at it, but I saw this Wednesday that I'm not fully there, you know? I'm not where I wish I was. I want to be fully off social media and only use it to promote our podcast, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get there. So that's it for the What I've Seen section. You want to go ahead and go with the Clown of the Week?
Yeah. Clown of the Week?
Chivas. Nah.
I wish, honestly. I haven't had any, like, good clowns that I can really think of lately.
For this week? Or, like, in the past, you're saying? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, well, for this week, I have one, right?
Oh,
but it's kind of like a silly one.
Well, okay, it works.
But, you know, I wish I had better ones, like, you know that one time we did, like, the guy throwing money at the TV.
Oh, yeah.
Or Trump. Like, we had those good ones, but fuck it, this week is kind of, like, lame, too. Like, last week, it was kind of lame, too. Little Caesars.
Yeah, but, I mean, it had to be said. You can't be fucking with people's pizza.
There's no one else that, you know, comes to the mind.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there's no better kind of the week. It's like
somebody
that sticks out that... Like
it's almost like it's almost like you have to reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who is it this time?
So for Clown of the Week this week, shout out to my baby daughter Ariana. She's gonna be Clown of the Week this week.
Why?
So I needed some help from your mom to pick her up on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
So basically, you know, she went. And your mom was also unlucky because when she went, you know, they had a fire drill or whatever.
Right.
So when she went to the office, my daughter was there with her teacher waiting to get picked up. And they asked her, hey, is that your tia? You know, is that your auntie?
Yeah.
And my daughter was like, nah.
She denied her, huh?
She denied her.
Damn.
And then she's like, hi, I'm pranked. I'm a pranker. She said.
Oh, yeah. She was trying to prank her. Who is it? Her school teacher or whatever?
Yeah, she was trying to prank her teacher.
Damn.
She's like, hey, if that's
that
not
wasn't
really
the time.
Yeah.
That wasn't the time or the place to be pranking like that, bro.
So I just had to give my daughter, you know, the Clown of the Week.
Yeah, hey, but how did it end up happening? So in the end, were they like, oh?
She's like, are you sure that's not your tia? Because you can't leave if she's not. She's like, no, I'm just kidding. That she is my tia.
Oh. She tried to be a little prankster, huh?
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out for her. Wrong place, wrong time. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You should know better than that. So, yeah, I mean, that's Clown of the Week right there. Hey, since we're talking about social media, what I want to do for whatever happened to is a social media app. So, does anyone know, or do you guys remember? Well, whatever happened to Voxer? You remember Voxer?
Is it Voxer or Voxer?
Voxer. I don't know. I used it for like 1 week and then I was off it, so I don't even know.
People use, I feel like it only lasted.
Voxer.
Yeah, for you, people that don't know what Voxer or Voxer is.
Yeah,
it's basically like a messaging app, right? But like you use your voice instead.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just sending voice messages instead of text messages or pictures. That's all you could ever do.
But it didn't actually last that long, huh? It lasted a couple months max.
Yeah, I remember people were using it, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And then they showed me. I was like, "Okay, that's cool." And I used it with like 3 people, and then it kind of got. I don't know. It's not the same. Like you have to talk every time. I feel like it's more work than texting for some reason. But anyway, it didn't last at all. I was just wondering the other day, like, how come it never lasted?
Or you know who probably use it more? Girls probably, because us like I feel like guys don't really like talking.
That's true.
So and girls do, so they're probably like, "Hey, girl," or, you know.
Yeah, they talk a lot.
But guys, they don't really like talking, so they're just like, "I rather text."
Yeah, you only really like talking with the girl you're feeling. If we're being honest.
Yeah.
You don't like really talking with other people, but anyway, I think it died because Messenger, WhatsApp, all of them, they kind of, especially Snapchat, they made it.
Oh yeah, this Voxer was before them, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, before Snapchat for sure, but Snapchat, freaking Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp, they all made it part of their app. You know, it was just like a feature added to the app.
Yeah, you can record your voice basically, or text.
Yeah, and Voxer
whatever you want.
Right, and Voxer couldn't compete with that because you can only send messages. Like you can only send voice clips.
And basically, it was just like is like Facebook, for example. Facebook is the messenger, Facebook Messenger, right?
Right.
So it's part of Facebook, so you can go Facebook and then just click on the messenger and like message or whatever.
Right.
Instagram too is like a social media. You can look at people's pictures and then just go to your DMs and record your voice. Also, anything. And Voxer, it was basically just like a text app. There was no like social media to it.
You couldn't post. You couldn't post a status. You couldn't like people's messages. No, yeah, it was straight up.
Well, as far as I remember, no. So
yeah, you couldn't do any of that. I think
that's why it probably fell.
Yeah, and like I said, everyone just added it as a feature, you know. Messenger's like, oh, you can record here too. Okay, well, I'll just do that instead of going to another app to do that. Why? It became very quickly. It just became very useless, you know. After a while, people are like, I don't need an app that only does that when I have all these other apps that already do that. Plus, I get to see pictures and text people and like people's status. So yeah, it just died really quickly.
Do you think names have anything to do with like success, like Facebook?
Yeah.
Do you think the name Facebook has something to do with the success?
I think it does. That and the logo. If you can recognize the logo and it's a pretty cool looking logo with the name like Facebook instead of Instagram, something weird.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Voxer.
Yeah.
That's kind of lame, no?
Yeah. Snapchat. It just... Yeah, they can be complicated ass names, you know, or names that no one can really even pronounce. Like that one, Voxer, it's just already weird. Snapchat, when you say like, oh, Snapchat, okay, that's pretty easy to pronounce. You know, I can.
Like Voxer, like, is it Voxer or Voxer?
See, no one knows till this day.
And like Facebook, it's obvious. Facebook.
Yeah, so.
Instagram, like it's obvious.
There's just a lot of elements to making an app successful, you know? A lot. Like, do you remember Mocospace? I remember people use Mocospace.
What the fuck is that?
Mocospace? Yeah, we'll talk about that. Maybe that'll be the next whatever happened to. But yeah, just keep that in mind. There was at a point an app called Mocospace. Or it wasn't an app. It was an online site. But yeah,
this is not MySpace, right?
No, this is Mocospace.
What the hell?
Yeah, we'll talk about it next time. I'll let you do your research. So yeah, that concludes the 3 sections that we have here. Let's talk about some hip-hop, bro, because Schoolboy Q just dropped.
Get into some hip hop finally. Last week I feel like we had a small section of hip hop. There's really not too much going on, but this week there's a lot of content.
For real, freaking Schoolboy Q dropped. What's the song called? I can't remember.
Schoolboy Q, Num Juice, I think.
Oh yeah. So I liked it. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I was feeling it. It was lit, and then it ended. It's like what?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Oh, you saw my reaction. Yeah, you saw my reaction. Yeah. Well, I heard it here.
It was the same. I feel the same way because it was basically you know, the song started, I was like, ooh, nice beat, you know, and it's Q's voice, you know, we're missing Q.
Yeah, it's I would say it's, what's it called, like typical.
So we're like, okay, and then kind of like the beat drops and his voice kind of changes, and like, oh, hell yeah, it's very starting, first verse.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
it's over.
Where's the second verse?
Right, like, and then you look at at Spotify, and it was only like a minute.
This song was a minute and 54 seconds.
So it wasn't even 2 minutes. And that's what I'm trying to understand. Is it a song or is it an interlude or what the fuck is going on? Why is it so short?
The way they marketed it or like advertised it, it was a single.
It's his new single.
Yeah, it's his single.
He really couldn't make it 30 seconds longer.
At least
2 minutes and 30 seconds would have been good, but if you're just gonna make it 1 minute and 50 seconds, like
especially
come on, bro.
After being on a hiatus this long, his last album, I think it was Blank Face LP, right, in 2016.
Right.
It's 2019, bro. Give us something longer.
We've been waiting for you for 3 years, and you're just gonna give us some bullshit like this. Come on.
Well,
it's not bullshit. It was not bullshit. Yeah, I take that back.
Come on, relax.
Yeah,
relax.
but come on, how are you gonna do that to us?
Yeah, a minute and 54 seconds.
It was more like a tease.
Straight up tease.
More so than an actual song.
But I mean, did you watch the YouTube video?
No.
Maybe we can react to it.
Yeah, freak it. I'm down.
Fuck it.
Let's do it.
We said maybe, all right?
Maybe.
You guys better not hold us on our word. We said maybe.
But overall, the song is good. It's typical Schoolboy Q, you know, just what you would expect from him.
Yeah, some hype shit.
Yeah, and it's good and it's lit, and I'm going to be bumping it all summer. But come on, bro. Make it longer. Like, I'm going to have it on repeat.
And since it wasn't longer, you better drop another single soon.
Soon, man, because I don't know.
We want more.
I'm going to be honest with you. I did not listen to Blank Face, his second album.
You didn't?
No.
Damn.
I only heard the one with Kanye.
Oh, that part?
Yeah, that part. That's it.
Actually, if I think about it, I didn't really listen to it either.
Yeah, so I think I need to go listen to that while I get ready for album 3. And the reason he delayed it for so long was also because of Mac Miller's passing away.
Yeah, he did. I think he tweeted it or something.
Yeah, he tweeted that he was gonna.
His album's ready, but he's gonna take some time off because of Mac Miller's death. And I know Mac Miller was really close with TDE because he's came out in a lot of Absol songs.
Yeah, and even back in the day before TDE really blew up, he was kicking it with them. Yeah. So yeah, they were really close. I respect that. I'm not mad about that. But please
we need more music, and I'm so happy that I feel like now it's gonna start being TDE season.
Why is that?
Schoolboy Q just dropped a single.
Right.
So it's like, okay, now we hear something from TDE, right?
Right.
And the last thing we heard from them was from Reason, their new artist.
But
that was like last year, like around September, I think.
Oh yeah, no, but who's the one that you were talking about? That he's not really...
someone just dropped a new album
under
too.
TDE, right?
Under TDE, it was this Friday, the 15th.
Right.
His name is Zachary, I think.
But he's more like an R&B artist, or
I don't know what he falls under, but he was singing. Yeah, it wasn't rap.
Not a lot of rap, or not
rap at all.
Oh, okay,
it was just singing.
But yeah, it's starting to be TDE season. You know, so we haven't had one in a while, and I think Isaiah Rashad is gonna drop pretty soon too.
I didn't hear anything about that.
No, I think I read somewhere else. We'll come back to that. But yeah, Q's gonna drop, and dude, we need Absol, but we need a real Absol. I'm tired of saying this, bro. I'm tired of it, but we need a real Absol album that's really lit. But yeah, for now, go check out that Schoolboy Q song. Just know that it's going to be short, so don't get too excited. But it's really good. I'm going to be honest with you, it's really good. I liked it. Someone who actually did drop a song and was long enough, no homo, and was, it was an actual 3-minute song. And I'm very excited for this project because it's not only going to be a project, but it's going to be also a tour, and it's not just one solo artist. It's like 3 groups, so it's a collaborative. Pro Era, Flatbush Zombies, The Underachievers, they're all from the East Coast. This album, all 3 of them conform Beast Coast, which is just pretty much all the East Coast. Would you call them underground rappers in a way? They're not like underground, but they're not super...
They're rappers.
Yeah.
I guess they're not underground.
But they're not going to be on the radio either, So they're somewhere in the middle. Anyway, the 3 of them are going to be together, kind of like Voltron, conform into one. And they're the Beast Coast rappers. They're going to drop an album, and they're going to go on tour.
And they also just recently dropped a song to tease us.
Yeah. And it's called Left Hand. We heard it here. I had not heard about it. Motive put me up on game, and dude, it's pretty badass. It's a good ass song.
It sounds pretty they flowed like good all together.
Yeah, it's a good rap song, straight up. Really good, and it's not short like Q. But it's really good. You guys should check it out. We're excited for sure, especially because there's a concert with it, There's concerts. They're going to be touring around.
Yeah, they announced a tour as well.
Yeah, so...
all of them.
Sad thing is they're not going to be in San Diego, but they are going to be in
Los Angeles and Irvine.
Los Angeles and Irvine, so we might go to that. If you guys want to help us out, we're going to go open a GoFundMe page so we can go to that.
Or if you guys want to join.
Oh, yeah, if you guys want to come kick it, let us know so we can all mob over there, and it's not just the 2 of us. But for sure, we're going to try to go to that. We'll let you guys know how it goes. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this, dude. They're all really good rappers. I like all of them. Like honestly, I've listened
And
to at least one project.
we were talking a couple of episodes ago how we were excited for Joey Bada, and now he announced his tour with them.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. He's not dropping a solo album.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a solo album.
But I am excited that it's going to be all three of them. Underachievers, Flatbush Zombies, and Pro Era. So they're really good rappers. If you haven't checked out anything from these three groups, go ahead and check it. Pro Era is not so much a group, but it's like, I almost want to call it like a label in a way.
In a way, they are a label,
but, yeah, but they've also, they're like TDE. Where they're just kind of a label, but they also drop a lot of music, the four of them together, or, the five of them, whatever it is.
Yeah, when there was originally only four of them, yeah.
Right.
Black Hippie, TDE,
exactly.
yeah.
So, Pro Era, if you haven't heard anything from them, go check out their mixtapes. Flatbush has a lot of mixtapes and albums, and Underachievers have a couple good albums. So they're good music, trust me. They're not like, I know when you guys probably hear us say like, oh, they're good rappers, you guys think like, oh, they're just lyrical and that's it. But no, these guys have good beats, sick ass flows, lyrical, and their music is lit, honestly. So check them out and be ready for the album. It's gonna be dope, trust me. Especially for the real rap fans out there,
Yeah.
No freaking
none
of that
B.
radio. Yeah, no. If you think Cardi B is the best rapper ever, then you probably shouldn't be checking this out. Not to be fucked up, not to be offensive, but that's just what it is. Hey, yo, did you see that J. Cole was being called a pedophile?
Yeah, I saw that was it was like a week ago, probably like Monday Monday.
Yeah, early on in the week.
Yeah.
I remember, I think I texted you.
I saw that guy. The guy deleted his tweet.
Yeah, but pretty much he was saying he's the guy who did the cover art for KOD, Kids on Drugs, or there's different meanings for KOD. But anyway, for that album, he did the album cover. And he said J. Cole came to him when they were like trying to figure out what exactly they wanted to put on there. And J. Cole was like, hey, dude, you know what? Maybe you could draw like a teenager naked, a teenage girl naked for my front cover or whatever. And the guy, like, he didn't say anything about it until now because he's all like, oh, J. Cole owes me money on that, I did his cover art and he still owes me money. And then he was kind of just bitching in a way. He was just going on a rant like, oh, man, this for J. Cole's a weirdo. He wanted me to draw an underage girl, naked on the cover. And he was like, man, he's a pedophile. That was nasty as fuck or whatever. But if you think about it, like, out of context, yeah, it's like, what the fuck? You wanted him to draw a girl?
Yeah, out of context, if you know nothing about J. Cole or his album, and you're like, what? J. Cole wanted a naked picture of a teenage John?
Yeah.
For him, like, this guy's a pedo. Like,
right.
Oh, what kind of sick guy is this?
But think about it, kids on drugs. So he's talking about teenagers influenced by all these drugs going on in the world. And the naked girl, it just symbolizes like girls on drugs, on Molly and all of that. They feel a little, how do I say it? They feel a little more sexual, if you will, So
yeah,
it's just more of a like what it represents.
Yeah, and like you're saying, I mean, this whole album was basically about like kids, like the newer age generation,
teenagers. Yeah,
and like
people
he had like a song called "Photograph,"
right?
Where he talks about like people on Instagram and stuff like. And he
showing
probably
skin.
he probably meant like he probably wanted like a cover art for like that song in particular, like also because like, it just makes sense, like, and this guy's just trying to call him out, like, come on, bro, you don't know, like, but I think he did go out like on Twitter after like all that bullshit and said like he didn't really know, like he didn't really listen to the album. He didn't listen to J. Cole's album.
That's another thing. Damn, we keep getting back to social media the whole time, but. That's what sucks about social media. This guy just
what sucks about like the
people,
world. Yeah, people in general, because a lot of people like hear something and they don't want to do their own research and see like what's going on, what's the problem. They just like they see something, they're like, what? And they want to believe it.
Yeah, and especially if it's something negative, they want to make like a big fuss about it. They want to make it a bigger thing. So when people saw this guy calling J. Cole pedophile, people just said something like, oh, dude, he's a pedophile. Damn, that was nasty. They didn't even do their research. They didn't look up the reason why he was called a pedo. They didn't do like I said, they didn't look into this topic. And they're just like, okay, well, he's a fucking nasty ass fool, perverted or whatever. They didn't even know what KOD was about. Oh, man, it pisses me off that people just take anything on the internet
and try to believe it. They don't do research.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably post something like, oh, fucking, this guy took a shit outside my house and he ate it. And people will be like, oh, damn, that's nasty. Who is that? Come on, bro.
We should do a social experiment.
Yeah, I'm just like some stupid shit, you know,
and
like
people will believe it.
You could post anything on social media and people are gonna believe you because
I'm just gonna post, hell yeah, I won Scratcher $10,000.
Yeah, and
people will be like, nice. And I bet you people will be like, hey, what's up? We're going out or what?
Yeah, no, not only that, I posted. Like, oh, I'm here in London or something, and I know people that believe it. Like, oh, damn, what are you doing over there? Like, well, I'm just playing. I want to see how stupid you are, you know? I always say that.
People
like,
are gullible.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I want to see how freaking stupid people are, you know, how easy it is to lie to you guys, and it's pretty easy because of the truth, you know? You could say anything, and people will be like, oh, that's true. Okay, I'm not going to do research. He said it, so it must be true. I don't know, man. People need to stop doing that shit. So, in the end, I don't think J. Cole meant it in a bad way, you know?
And in the end, like, people like this guy, like, watch your fucking mouth or do research, because I guess in a way he must have apologized in a way, because he said like I told you, he said that he didn't really know what the album was about.
Yeah, so
it's like you can't. First he went at him like, oh, he told me to draw this,
yeah,
and then he deleted his tweet. He's like, I didn't really know what the album was about.
So yeah, it was just a moment of anger, you know. He was.
So
you
know what? Fuck, he should have been clown of the week.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You can't change it now.
I can't.
Yeah. No, but well, he's round two. He's second place. Second place kind of the week for sure. Well, yeah, he's just mad. He was just angry. He didn't get his money, so.
Like you said, maybe he just wanted some clout.
Yeah. No, then that's why, because he didn't get money. So like, oh, well, I'm gonna try to fucking get back at him, and that's people just get angry too much. You know, we'll talk about that next week. But people just they get angry and they act stupid.
And that's I think that's just how like. Everything's working out nowadays. Outrage marketing is the way to go.
Yeah.
Just advertise or market your things in a way that will get people mad, because that way people will look into your thing. Because people like getting mad. They love getting mad. But like you said, we'll talk about this next week.
And you know, that's kind of what transitioned into our last topic. That's what Yella did. Yella just went at a bunch of... So, real quick, stop. I just realized...
I don't know who's Yella. Like,
yeah.
Yella.
Sorry, yeah. Yella Wolf, he was signed to Shady Records from like 2011 to recently. Well, not recently, maybe like 3 years ago. But he was signed to Eminem's record label. He dropped 2 projects under Eminem, and he was a good rapper. I actually liked him. But recently he came out with a new song, and he's taking shots at a lot of white rappers, and pretty much he's doing it from my point of view. It's dope. It's a good song. He's a good rapper. But he kind of fucked up in a way. He kind of, you know, he didn't need to do this. He didn't need to go after people and try to call them out and take shots at them. He's just trying to do that so that people would look back at him like, oh, yeah, I remember Yellow. Damn, this is dope, you know? It's pretty much like, I think we said it here on the podcast, when, like, smaller rappers try to attack older rappers, take shots at them, just so they could get famous, you know?
And that's pretty much the way to go. Like, I hate to admit it, but it's pretty much the way to go.
Yeah.
Because
MGK did it.
Okay, like, yeah. Like, MGK did it to Eminem. Eminem has a huge fan base. If MGK says something against Eminem, that's a huge Eminem fan base that's gonna get mad, like outraged,
and at least check him out,
which is outrage marketing, and they're gonna check him out. Like,
yeah, so
some people like me and you were like, okay, well, before I say he sucks, let me check his music and see if he actually does suck.
Yeah, you do your research and you find out more music. You know, you find out more about him. Find more of his music online. So that's what Yellow Wolf is doing, you know. He's trying to get all those fan bases. So he went at Post Malone, G-Eazy, and MGK. So all of those 3 fan bases are going to come and at least check him out.
Because they're outraged that somebody dissed their favorite rappers. Or
so whatever. That's what it's all about now, just getting people mad. And any publicity is good publicity, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Any kind of publicity, you want that because people are looking at you now. So there's a lot of more people. Before this, were we really looking for Yellow Wolf?
No.
It's kind of fucked up, but no.
I forgot he existed, honestly.
Yeah, and it was dope. I still think he's a good rapper, but he's been forgotten, so he had to use this tactic. As fucked up as it is, he had to use it, you know. He had no other chance, because if he just dropped a single, no one would have checked out for it. But now, no one would have looked out for it. But now, since he dropped this, people are like, oh, did you hear about that? Yella taking all these shots at other people, you know, all these other white rappers. So now we're talking about him now on this podcast. We wouldn't have. If he dropped something, we probably wouldn't have talked about it, honestly.
Yeah, if I'm being super honest, if he just dropped anything without dropping this diss track, I don't think I would have talked about it.
Yeah,
I probably maybe
I would have brought it up real quick.
Maybe you would have brought it up real quick, and maybe I would have checked it out, but
I don't know if it would have made it to the podcast.
I wouldn't have made an effort to go check personally his stuff out.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have made it to a podcast. But fuck it, we're talking about it. What'd you think about the song?
And that's like what 100 viewers per episode that he gets. So they're gonna hear about 100 people about Yellow Wolf.
Yeah. So I don't know, real quick to finish off, what'd you think about it? About the diss?
Did you like it or no? His flow was good. The beat was good. The diss wasn't too hard. It wasn't too hard.
Yeah, he didn't go like fully hard. He just took a little jabs.
Little jabs. So it was a pretty good marketing song. Yes, it was good for marketing.
I know for a fact.
It was good flow, good beat. But other than that, I don't think I really liked it. I'm not gonna go back and listen to it.
MGK might answer because MGK needs the fame too. He needs the attention. Post Malone probably
he needs
not.
it, but I don't know if he's gonna answer because lately I've been noticing him in a lot of movies.
Really?
And like just stupid small roles, like you're probably broke, so you need to take some movie roles or something.
Yeah.
So he does.
But that's what I'm saying. As far as musically, this is gonna. Well, as far as his career, this is gonna help him. His music career.
Yeah.
And I guess his career overall is gonna help him get more people looking at him. That attention, those 15 minutes of fame, it's gonna help. If he responds to MGK to Yellow Wolf, he's gonna be all over the news again. Post Malone, I don't think he needs it. He's not gonna.
Post Malone replied in a tweet.
Yeah, he's not gonna take the bait. Come on, Post Malone is pretty big.
He's huge. Yeah, he's a big
he's
artist.
doing his thing. G-Eazy, debatable.
G-Eazy might, yeah.
It could. I know for sure MGK. We'll see if we get it right. We'll see in the next week if we like I said, Post Malone won't respond.
But I
MGK
feel like
will. G-Eazy maybe.
I feel like since he's not a big name anymore, I think he never was, but he was bigger than he is now.
Yeah, for sure, he was bigger.
But people, I feel like they're not gonna take him seriously because he's not too big of a name.
Yeah, I guess not. Fuck. Yeah, so I guess damn, that's sad. It might not work for him.
Yeah.
Damn, his career's dying, but fuck yeah, I guess this is how it goes, man. And with that, I think we're gonna come to an end. And yeah, this is it for this episode. Thank you guys for checking us out. Episode 18. Anywhere on YouTube, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes. Thank you guys for checking us out. Hey, please go check out episode 18. Oh, sorry, 17. It's getting like not as much love as the other ones, so that's kind of fucked up. I feel bad. I mean, I understand people are behind, they're trying to catch up. It's not like all they care about is us, I'm pretty sure they listen to other podcasts, have other things to do, but if you can, go check out episode 17, man. It's a pretty good one too, so check it out. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube, and like us on our social media, Facebook, Instagram.
If you guys want to know
Twitter.
Our social media, is going to be down in this description. It should be in any description on Spotify. If you swipe to the right a little bit, you see the description of the episode, and our social media should be there. Everything.
And everything, especially on YouTube. YouTube is the easiest way because you're looking at the screen, and all we have is a picture up there with our social media apps or our social media pages. So yeah, you guys, thank you guys for listening. We hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next week where we'll talk about a bunch of other topics. The one you wanted to talk about, sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about people getting angry,
and from that, how people use that to their advantage to promote their stuff. So what'd you call it? Sorry, there's a term for it. I know there is. Promotion.
Outrage marketing.
So yeah, you'll hear about that. So for now, we hope you guys enjoy this and have a good rest of your day. Peace.